Welcome to Auroraboro, a small town bustling with potential. Are you a gregarious ghoulie getting into government? A naughty necromancer in need of some nasty nightlife? A wayward werewolf wandering the west? Whatever you are, whoever you're looking for, you'll find it down the rural roads of Auroraboro.
Good evening, and welcome to Outlaws and Old Ones. I am your keeper, Jorge.
I am Shannon as Remy McSquemmy, and don't you forget it.
I'm Brian as Robin Renard.
I'm John. What's up, legends? I play PT Sinclair. Welcome to Outlaws and Old Ones, the 8-hour version. We're going to keep going until the full moon turns red. That's right. 4 a.m. tonight in North America and a lot of other places in the
8
world.
hours from now?
We're going to be able to, it's in some hours. You're going to be able to see a big old
9
moon,
hours
and it's
from
going to
now.
be red, and it's going to be full, and we're streaming until then. We're going to stream this show all the way through the night. So strap
gonna
in,
be
we're gonna
holding
do
it
it.
down.
It's gonna be a time, and we're gonna be role playing, starting now.
John, let me start with this then. My mouse is hovering over the leave button on this Zoom meeting because
Is the moon gonna be red? Is that part of it?
It's gonna be red, baby.
I thought it was gonna be eclipse, which
It's
is
an
just gonna
eclipse, yeah.
mean there's no moon, which I'm
No,
like,
no,
isn't
no,
that
no,
just
no.
daytime?
we're gonna be in between the moon and the sun. You see, so we'll be able to see the moon, and it's gonna be red. You know why? Because the light is
All the
gonna,
blood of the people that we murdered.
absolutely
all the
because the
blood.
moon presence is arriving and is going to turn us into an eldritch being or something.
It's all the blood that Gorblox needs to survive that we've given him.
We have other things to say for this intro. We have to get going.
What do we have to say, really, Brian?
Nah.
What is it?
Brian,
Really?
Brian, don't rush through this. We have all night.
We can make the intro 3 hours long. if we want.
I would be gone by the second hour.
For anybody listening, this is not going to be a 9-hour stream unless John wants to keep
It'll be
going
an
on
8-hour
his own
stream.
afterwards. Yeah.
I thought we agreed we to a group chat.
I'll
I
be
missed-
asleep.
I missed that
I'll
one.
fall asleep on stream. That's fine, but
I will leave. I will simply leave. Anyways, yes, this is Outlaws and Old Ones. We are a
Pew.
horror improv TRPG fucking show. It's gonna have horror stuff in it. Watch out for that. You know how it goes. It can get very violent sometimes, but generally I think things are okay. That's about it, right?
Yep.
Shannon, do you know where we left off?
Yes. Okay,
Someone should.
so
thank God,
actually, wait.
or whatever's out
I'm
there.
trying to remember what PT was.
Thank the
doing.
moon presence.
Just start and we'll
Okay, so we've got Robin is rooting around in the office and uncovers a safe behind a painting.
Yeah, it was behind a painting.
Yeah. And then Remy opened the shit out of that safe,
Like
finding
opened better than
But-
anyone's ever opened anything before.
Yeah.
literally just like
You did you just span it and stopped it at the right time.
I'm
Which
just
is
talented.
not how combination locks work, but that's okay.
And blah, 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 found the Gremlin book
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of money.
So the Gremlin
And,
book and like the ledger of like tax stuff for
Yeah.
the
It just says the books on
Yeah.
it.
Yep. And yeah, a bunch of cash.
And then we all went to sleep. Oh, good to know since I'm taking notes. Oops. We all went to sleep, and in the morning, Gorblox reformed
Yes.
and opened the door to find a cat who he is chasing.
He wants to eat
Yes.
it.
Oh, and then a night guard arrived.
I believe it
Yeah.
is 3 night guards.
A night guard has arrived at the door.
There could
I
be
think
two
there's 3
behind
left
it,
in
but
the
we,
whole
We've
town.
It was-
seen a
it was
night
definitely-
guard.
we just saw
It
one
was
night guard.
at the
It was
door.
what I'm thinking of. It was the 3 men in black
Yes.
earlier.
Ah,
just
yeah,
chill the
okay,
fuck
okay,
out.
okay.
This time is just the
Just
one.
the
I can
one.
make it 3. You can't
One's
see past
fine.
it.
Well,
Are
that's what we
you're
were
gonna
saying to
threaten me in
you. Is
front of
like
the
we
audience?
saw you can make it as many as
You
you
can do
want.
whatever
Yes.
you want, but
Yeah.
we
So
saw
you
one.
chill. No need to chill.
So you calm down.
Everybody chill. Let's kick some ice, okay?
Cool. Yes. So you are there. Everybody's in the shop. The night guard is at the door. He's just knocking at the door, right? Or did somebody open it?
Oh, he's
I
just
opened it,
walking.
I think.
Oh,
That's why we know it's a night guard, is because we
of
opened
course
it.
you did.
I'm
you
pretty
do, like,
sure
the
I
slow-
opened it excited about customers.
right.
No, that was
Yes.
the first time.
Yeah.
Do you do the slow turn back to the camera?
Yes. Just a slow, just. Oh no.
We're in trouble.
We're in big
Oops.
trouble.
I'm in danger.
And
Beautiful
the
eyes.
yes, so you open the door and the night guard is standing there. And if you recall, they're like they have like the Daedric armor looking like big edgelord knight, like spiky black armor.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks foolish, honestly.
It looks you look
It is
silly.
he is quite large though.
Okay.
I look at him and I say, "Hello, welcome to the Auroraboro. What's the body shop? And also Elixir Emporium, the world famous PT Sinclair's Elixir Emporium. Welcome in. Can I just say, before we do anything, before any money exchanges hands, which I'm sure we're both very excited about,
The knight steps forward into the ducks under the door to step into the
Okay.
garage.
all right, okay.
Robin is, you hear rustling from the office, and then Robin like looking down, like opens the door and looking down in the books, like, man, Herb was really good at writing. These are great. Do you guys have? And then he drops the book on the floor, seeing the night guard just. PT Sinclair.
What?
And I just point at the night guard. What's going on?
What is
This-
Remy McSquemmy doing during this?
I'm imagining that Remy has been rifling through this gremlin book, and upon seeing who was at the door, has just like very guiltily put it behind her back.
This gentleman has come in for just a routine checkup of your vehicle, I'm sure, and also to buy some elixirs, I'm also sure. But I was just about to compliment this beautiful armor piece that you have on. It's really beautiful. I love the red, the sort of blood red accents on it. I would love to know who your tailor is.
As soon as Gorblock sees that the knight has stepped in, he immediately is like, "Oh!" and he dissipates into his little gaseous form
Hey,
and disappears.
what the?
And the knight
Thanks a lot.
does not say anything, and he just like roots around and like you know when they do the behind thing where you're like, "What do you have like a satchel back there?"
Yeah, what's
or
going
what?"
on over there?
Just one of those, and he pulls out like a big ball of chains and just tosses them on the ground in front of PT Sinclair, and it is like a long chain with like shackles periodically on them.
Whoa.
What is this? Is this your vehicle? This is a very peculiar vehicle.
That's not the vehicle.
And then he slides a massive two-handed sword out of his sheath
Nope.
that he's holding with one hand very easily,
Whoa.
and he
You're
points
handling that very easily.
down at the chains and then points the sword up at PT Sinclair.
Okay, so I think I see what you're getting at. Look, we have a system. I understand you want me to get to work on your vehicle very quickly. And look, there's a number system. You take a number at the front.
one.
Look, I had a whole spiel I was going through, and you just kind of walked right through. I would have gotten to the number bit.
I'm walking over to the pair of them, and I'm simply grabbing the shackles and going. I'm like looking at the knight, just going, "We're coming with you. You're not just taking him away because we need to know what the hell this is about." And then I kind of turn to PT, just we can't do any. Look at that sword and look how easily he's handling it.
What
You got to
what do
just
you-
put these on.
When you are handling the shackles, you notice that it's not just two shackles. It is like 4 sets of shackles that are closer together, and then all those sets are further apart.
Wait.
Robin like looks down and just, I guess we are going with no matter what.
And the knight lowers his sword.
I turn to him and I do go, the fourth one isn't here anymore. He's gone. For
He
forever.
doesn't say anything. He just
Just hard cut to a completely blank, like just a fucking helmet with no expression. Damn it.
Look, I don't appreciate you coming into our place of business. Our mayorally sanctioned auto body shop.
Exactly what I was gonna say.
But just
when you
coming
say-
in here and trying to take us away from here, the least you could do is answer my original question as to who your tailor is.
Right.
roll a positive.
Oh.
Insanity.
Fucking-
I feel like John is constantly on the edge of losing any advantage he gained via his RP from simply talking the whole time.
That's the character,
From
baby.
From
I
PT
switched
just
from giving it
continuing to
him
word
to
vomit,
make him
so
roll
it's
for
like...
it. Yeah.
Shoo.
Jumps
As soon
on
as you say the mayoral part, the knight immediately like snaps back his attention at you, and like then starts like looking around the shop, and he's still just like he's looking around. He starts walking around away from the shackles and puts his sword away.
Yeah, this is we are now a partnership with the mayor, good sir.
You can ask his
Good
associates that you see around town. They'll vouch for us.
At that, he like lifts up his sword and slams it down onto the ground, but like careful not to be like slicing anything apart. You know, he's not like cutting anything into pieces. He just like bangs his sword on the ground.
Cut my sword
then, like,
into pieces.
But he takes a longing look at Remy's car in particular, and then storms out of there.
Do you want to go for a test drive? No. Okay.
What the fuck
Don't-
was that?
I don't know. They
Fucking-
don't talk.
I
This
know!
I want to like do anything. I'm very good at this. I've done this for my whole life. I just teasing words out of people to get things out of them. Just anything. Car.
Feeling an A sound,
Beak.
an A, B.
There's a B.
Blank words. You know words. Any of them. I'm usually good at making people say them and then saying them
Really?
back. This whole business with these spooky men or spooky people who are all veiled and in scary black armor, coming in and not saying a word to anything that I have to say is completely foreign to me. I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like I've done so much.
Gorblox reappears after the knight has left, and he's like, "Yeah, people just don't know how to hold a conversation anymore."
Thank you.
Some help you were.
Well, I
Running-
was getting ready for it if we needed to ice that guy, you know.
You
Do you even know
need
who
to
he is?
Calm down.
Everybody knows who the night guard is.
Okay, answer me this. That seemed to back off, but was mad when we talked about the mayor. Do they work for the mayor or?
Nah, they don't work for the mayor, but they also don't fuck with him.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Because
Yeah,
they
so-
may have been on our ass since we got here.
So they've been
they
on
were-
our
he was
ass.
definitely gonna take y'all to the dungeon.
Did
Cool.
did
Well,
I?
pretty
did
glad
I?
that this mayoral partnership worked out in our
Yeah.
favor.
Did
be
I kind of
honest.
save our ass just now by
hating
saying
the
mayor
that we
anymore.
were like agents of the mayor, sort of like adjacently?
I mean, really, you saved his ass, I guess, because if he took y'all, then the mayor is probably gonna, they're not allowed to do that.
Sick. I mean that. It feels like we have arrows in our quiver for the first time in a long time.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
based on this information.
Under the
Yeah.
big scary umbrella of the mayor.
right.
yeah. Except I think it only is gonna work if you're here. I think if you're not on mayor's property, then you're probably fair game to snatch up.
Guys,
Well,
we gotta
okay.
find out how to kill those things.
Gorblocks, let's be honest. Between you and me, where isn't the mayor's property? You know what I'm saying?
It's hey, don't I know it?
Do you? No.
No, not
You're in that
really,
box
no.
most of the time.
I just know it's here pretty much.
Well, you know what? We
Awesome.
can't. We're not going to be able to sate your bloodlust as much as you'd probably like. But what we can
I'm
do,
asking for one person a month, one full-grown adult a month.
That's a lot.
I think it's perfectly reasonable.
I feel like there's wiggle room to negotiate, but regardless, what we can give you is just a real night out on the town. You know, we can really show you around.
Give you some more of that juice you like.
We've got a good grasp on this town now. We've been here a while.
Okay. I could do that, you know, and I'll just maybe stop for a snack on the way home. That'll be fine.
Well, maybe. Yeah, sure.
see.
Let's say maybe, and just put a pin in it, and we'll decide later.
Cool. Yeah. Because remember, if I don't get that human body meat, then it's you know, we're not gonna be in business anymore, and I'm gonna have to, like, you know, do my thing, and it'll probably not be so good for you.
You gonna eat us?
What is it like?
I
What
thought we
is
were
exactly
friends.
your thing?
It's a combination of eating people and messing up cars and stuff, you know.
Right.
You know, Gorblocks, I think you should just look at this as the start of a beautiful friendship. Okay.
Oh, right.
Really
well,
what
That
it
is
hang on.
my thought.
We need to take you around town anyway. We need to go around and have you spooky ghosty into some cars and create some business.
Yeah.
So we
While
have
y'all
to
are
go out
talking,
anyway.
Bandana Jones shows up at the front door. Just kind of
Oh.
like walks in because it is open.
A pleasure. You have a
oh.
car? Come, bring your car. We have.
I do. In fact, I am here with my car. I needed some repairs after y'all didn't really take care of it the way that I had hoped you would during that last event.
That's why we're
you know
here
what?
mean,
now. Look at.
I mean,
Look at that.
How much can we be blamed for this? It was Halloween Village. That was a
We're
whole other time. That was
happy
like a
to
whole
repair
week
the
ago.
car.
We will be fixing that for you.
Why don't
Thank
you?
you
I'm
for
gonna
all of your help.
I'm gonna go over to the garage and I'm gonna start opening the big door.
I turned to Remy and it just felt like an attack. It just really felt. I just
I
don't.
know.
I-
You were very hurt.
Bandana Jones walks up to, like, brings the car into the garage, leaves the keys with y'all, and then on the way out shakes PT Sinclair's hand and slips him a note
Ooh.
Great.
that you two don't know about.
Oh,
And then
okay.
She leaves.
In that case, I'm going to have picked up the books and put them back away, and then I'm gonna go over to Remy at some point and be like, "Hey, where's that Gorblocks book?"
Remy is gonna pull it out of the back. What is it?
Yeah.
Waistline of your pants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
it's
move
like
it to my.
just like show. Yeah. There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
move it to my. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, can I read that at some point? But then figure out how to get rid of this fucking guy.
I feel the
Get rid
note.
of this fucking absolute asshole.
I feel the note in my palm, and I look down at it quickly, and then I go, I have to poop, and then I fast walk.
Okay.
You'd walk over to the restroom.
Speed walk
Past
over.
this PT
over to the
Sinclair.
restroom.
When- while PT is going over to the restroom, what do y'all do?
Is it us and Gorblocks?
Yep.
Oh, he's just there too.
He like waddles over to y'all.
Can
right after
you,
have the book exchange?
Gorblocks, you any good at actually fixing cars or?
Oh, God, no.
Okay, well, why don't you stay away from
Great.
this one just for now, if you don't mind, and I'm gonna start working on Bandana Jones's car.
Okay. What should I go fuck up some other cars and just
You-
wait on the delivery of that human body for me, or
Do you?
Well, when do you need? I mean, we can wait till the end of the month for payment.
no, it's been a little while since I've eaten. Actually, you don't
What?
want to see me when I'm hungry.
Sure.
Nice.
Why don't you? Why don't you hang out here? Remy and I are gonna quickly. I have something in the office to give her, and then we'll be right back out. We're gonna start fixing the car, and then maybe in a little bit we can send you out to go fuck up some cars. How about that? Why don't you wait right here though? And I'm gonna motion Remy into the office.
You hear PT from the bathroom. He does love fucking up cars. That's one thing I do know about him.
So you're in the bathroom with your note.
I just can't not be in a scene. You know what I mean? I get nervous.
What the? You're in the bathroom with your note.
I remember when you did that in every high school play you were in, like when you just lines were just flying off from the other side of the stage.
The director's in the booth being like, these lines aren't here. Get off the stage. Get the hook.
Get off the stage. So what are you doing with your note?
Reading it.
It's folded up, so you unfold your little note.
No, unfold
And
it.
Yes. It is a letter from that cult that you joined.
Yes. I remember the cult.
Asking about your lack of attendance and to please be at the meeting tonight.
Oh, tonight. Oh, wow. That's a quick one. That's a short notice. I lost track of the days of the week, I guess. Was it Mondays that we met? I don't remember. Who am I talking? I'm in the bathroom.
You're in the bathroom alone. Nobody is talking to you. There's a note. It cannot speak back to you.
It's mumbling. Of course.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flush the toilet. And then run the sink.
Smart. I was definitely paying attention
for a minute.
We're in another room now.
You never know.
Gorblox is standing there just staring at me.
Flush the toilet, run the faucet, shut that off. I come out of the bathroom. Wow, that was good. It felt great. Adieu, chaps. I have a prior engagement.
It's morning, by the way, John.
Later. I have a prior engagement
later.
I have a prior engagement later.
I have a posterior engagement.
Well,
so it's what kind of engagement is that?
Well, it's 9:00 now. I have to. So like, right now it's like almost like mid-afternoon, and then I'll have to eat dinner pretty soon. And then I have an engagement.
Haven't even had breakfast.
So, I just thought I would let you know after my coffee poops.
Stands. What are you doing? Where are you going?
And as a reminder, the cult was very specific that if you let anybody find out about the cult, you will be in a lot of trouble with them.
But sorry, repeat. I'm sorry, I missed the.
What are you doing tonight?
What am I doing? I'm
What's
talking
your
to you.
engagement?
I've never been engaged.
What are you doing later?
My love life is very private, actually.
Where are you going
I
later?
I don't like to talk about it. What?
Your love life?
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Dude,
no, I think I just told you that I don't like to talk about it. So now you're asking more about it.
Is that what?
Like it's not your love life that's going on later. It sounds like it's something else.
How do you know that it's not my love life?
Because you're talking about it.
Because I'm with you all of the time, and you haven't had time to meet a single person.
When have you?
I've met people.
I'm constantly with you.
I've met lots of people. Sorry. How many people
He's
have
not
I
wrong
met?
about that.
I've met.
No, but here and that you're
Funny 'cause
going.
You actually have met people, and you're not allowed to talk about
I've
it.
met a lot of people.
You've met quite a few actually in town.
I've
You know
met
what? I don't.
a librarian.
want
That
Fine.
That was very
Great.
That's okay.
Let us know when you're
we don't actually
going.
wanna know. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
And you know
absolutely.
what? Here, I'm gonna find the phone and I'm gonna write down, scribble the phone number of the mechanic shop if there is one. I don't know if there is actually.
There's probably a phone in there.
In the mechanic shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a phone. It's on the
Okay,
desk.
I will scribble down the phone number for them to be like, here in case your date goes poorly or whatever's happening.
It's not a date. Well,
I thought you didn't want to talk about it. So if you're
I
talking
don't
about it, that
wanna
means it's
talk
not your
about
love
it.
life.
No,
and
it
then
feels
now I have to ask more questions.
It feels like you're asking questions to get me to talk about it, and that it feels
That's
like,
what questions are.
feels
It's to
like an
find out information.
It feels like an invasion, but like a very specific, targeted invasion about a thing I've already told you.
Now
I don't
I'm
like to
not
talk
even
about.
curious anymore. I don't even care. I don't even want you to tell me when you
Robert,
get back.
never lose
I don't
your
even-
blacking out.
curiosity. That's what
No,
I always
you-
tell the youth that come up to me, the world famous PT Sinclair,
Youth
and
don't
say,
come up
"How
to
do
me."
you
Bullshit.
do it? Oh, the world famous PT Sinclair, how do you do it?" And I say, "Never lose your curiosity." That's what
I
say.
literally whispered, I side whispered to Remy, that has never happened, and I've known him for 30 years.
I need to poop, and I run back in the bathroom.
You already. Never mind.
You know, when you get old, I think it just.
It's basically not even it's just a tube now at this point. There's no stopping at all. Yeah. I
Okay,
get
so
that.
is Gorblock still like in the other room?
Where were y'all talking to PT?
We were heading to the office.
But we stopped because he jumped out and went, a beautiful day.
He's still in the garage, I assume. Goreblocks.
Okay.
Okay.
So guys,
Gore,
how are we gonna?
Hey, what's up?
how about why don't we send him out to fuck up some cars so
Wait,
you
is he here?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
yeah well how about you go I don't know how good you are at this, so I'm gonna say don't pick any people who are scary or in terms of their cars, you know what I mean, like
Oh no, I just do the neighborhoods.
okay, good. How about go out into the neighborhoods and screw up like 3 cars.
Yep.
Only
Yeah.
3?
We
starters,
start
we don't
slow
wanna
for
be
now. We don't want
overrun.
to.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm getting that human meat tonight, right? Right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Something.
When
something
you
of the
come
sort.
back, we'll know what to do.
That's an agreement, and I'm taking that. Your word is your bond, and I feel we now have a contract. So I will go knowing that. Cool.
We'll see you.
I'm
False
glad you
alarm.
understand
It
your
wasn't
own
actually a
feelings.
poop. It was just a really long fart. Now, how?
Does he leave?
What are we up to today, comrades?
Well, we've got to fix Miss Jones's fucking car because we broke it.
Oh. All right.
I should be able to take care of that pretty quickly. I don't think it was too bad.
Okay.
Well,
Does Gorblox go?
I'm gonna be over here. Let me know if
Goreblocks is
you
still
need help.
listening to everybody.
You can go, Gorblox. Why don't you go
You'll fuck
now?
up those
And
cars,
Oh, we're done. I thought we were still.
why don't you come back
No.
by like sunset?
That sounds good. Yeah, I'll be definitely starving by around then.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Cool.
Awesome. We'll see you then.
All right, later, boners. And he turns into his
Ah.
gas and like seeps out the open
Barks
garage
out
door.
the door.
What a polite young man.
Once it looks like the gas is all out, I'm gonna just immediately just grab for the book behind Remy. Okay, open
Pop
the
that shit
fucking book.
open.
Where is
Get that
the
shit-
get
figure
rid
it
of
out.
this
I
thing?
can't-
Where
I
is the
can't
get
do
rid
this
of this
anymore.
thing?
What are we doing?
I've never been filled with so
We're
much.
getting
regret
rid of
in my
Gorblock.
life.
We're absolutely getting rid of Gorblock as soon as possible.
I was starting to like him.
He wants to eat a human person.
I can see how that would be troubling.
And unless we could get one of those night guard in here and make them go to sleep or something, no, we're not feeding him people.
the
Well,
thing.
that's
the
assuming
only
that the
people I
night
wanna
guard
feed
are
him the
people,
only people he
and I
wants.
don't
That's
even know that
exact.
that's true.
First of all,
Yeah.
correct. Wow, what an insightful. You're right, PT.
Thank you. I've been known to be quite intuitive.
You're
Where are
flipping
you
through-
going tonight?
Sorry? Why do you what's with the questions?
Why don't you intuit that to
why
me?
Are you so
why don't you
interested
enlighten me about anyway, we have no time for
This
this.
is
I
my
have to read
personal
this book.
business.
I'm going to start reading the book.
Yes, you start flipping through the book and you immediately notice it's in Latin.
Oh.
God!
I can read Latin.
Can you?
Nope.
No. Can anybody?
But I did say that.
Where is Latin?
Since it's a separate skill, unfortunately, you cannot just canonize it by saying so.
Give me this. I'll read it. I would like.
Oh,
to,
it's not
I would
even
like
a
to roll
default
to see
skill,
if I can
so
read it.
it's
Yeah, you have to specifically have taken Latin.
I have Interesting. I have. Hey, okay. Here's my pitch. Here's my pitch to you. All right.
Okay.
So, how much when you're in school
Yep.
for
I have
psychology?
Carney as a language, but
How much Latin you gotta know when you're studying psychology?
Not any.
I feel like some.
All right.
No.
Okay.
0.
Okay.
I have a bachelor's in psychology. It is
Yep,
0
yep,
Latin.
Nope,
that I had to learn for
that's
that.
my mistake. That's fair. And I am going to cast clairvoyance on this book.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'll
try-
read it.
I'm gonna try and glean some
Rolls eyes in the back of his head and just touches the book.
So how does clairvoyance work again?
So
You have to
I
like.
have to roll to
Oh my
see
God.
how many magic points. Sorry, I have to roll to see how many rounds I need to. I have a d6 in front of me. So I have to focus for 5 rounds, and I can spend 1d6 plus 1 magic points. That's 2, so 3 magic points. And then I get to make the
iPad.
clairvoyance roll.
Cool.
I
So you're sitting down somewhere with that book right now,
Yep.
like processing all that.
I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna hope that maybe next to the phone there is like a phone book because that seems like a very logical thing. So I'm going to go to the phone and see if there's a local directory of any kind.
It's not next to the phone, but it is in the desk in one of the drawers.
Cool. I'm gonna pull it out and look for anybody that is Latin adjacent in terms of their skill set. Or like
Perhaps
any
the
kind of
library?
like researcher, or
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the librarian is dead now. Calico.
You
They
see
get new people.
Yeah. So like, who is the current library? Yeah.
There's a labor shortage.
That's
You
what I'm
have to
looking
counter
for.
that in.
So you have the
Supply
address and
chain
number
issues
for the
in
library.
Auroraboro.
As far as other, you're looking for. All right, so you have the information for the library. What else specifically are you looking for? I know what you're asking for, but I need you to make decisions about specifically. It's gotta be your brain.
Wait, what did you say about library?
Oh, the information for the library is in there.
Okay.
It's not the internet, so it's not going to be like.
Yeah, but is there a phone number?
Yeah. There's an address
Yeah.
and phone number for
Cool.
them.
So I'm gonna call the phone number.
Okay. You're calling it, and it just keeps ringing. Hey,
Cool.
some guy.
What's up,
No
Justin
problem
guy?
being late.
Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yes, the phone just keeps ringing.
I'm going to I'm gonna go to the library.
That's for
Hey,
true.
Robin.
Mayonnaise.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the library. Wait, we should bring the book to the library.
Okay.
I feel like that's a good place to translate.
Sure. I had an absolutely terrible experience the last time I went to the library, but I mean that woman's dead, so maybe it'll be better this time.
All right, you wanna
I'm always
keep
up for
watch over
second chance.
PT, or you wanna take a look with me at the library?
He's still doing his thing right now.
He's let's lock up and leave him. He'll be a while, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna roll down
I'm
the
gonna
garage.
write him a note and like tape it to the. Where is he in the office? Somewhere.
Where did you go to read the book?
Where did you go to
I
read?
went
toilet.
back to the bathroom.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna put a note up on the inside of the door as we're leaving.
Cool.
Honestly, mayonnaise, that's a pretty good intro to
That's
this
pretty.
show.
That's it. Might as well be the title of the stream. I had a bad experience at the library, but that woman is dead now.
Yes.
Hey,
So
what's
this
up,
is
John?
a
Also, hi Skype.
this is an episodic show, so everything that has happened since episode 1 just continues to build on the same town. So this is a library that they were in, I think, like 2 seasons
Season
ago,
1. Yeah.
Yeah.
and also when the librarian died, Burpa Calico, who was
Burpa
kind of a
Calico.
bird woman.
Who sounds like the teacher from Jimmy Neutron.
Yes.
Dead library woman, the show.
Right now, I mean, the episode title could definitely
This would
be
be
Dead
might as well be the
Library.
subtitle of it. Yeah, like
It's just like the supernatural font,
Very
like
good.
over while y'all are
Dead
walking over to the
library
library.
woman.
And actually, it is now the name of the. I'm going to change the name of the stream.
You did library.
This is a fully improv TTRPG
I hate
show.
this. We're gonna get
and we
TOS'd
have
by that. I feel
Literally everything that you say, we kind of have to use. So
Yep. That's all we got.
Oh, that's yeah. I get that.
While
We don't understand this.
While y'all are heading to the library, like since it takes you a little bit, PT Sinclair finishes his clairvoyant rounds and gets to make his attempt.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Very good. Would you? So you're holding the book.
Yep.
That you've been trying to read. You're not actually trying to read it. You're trying to clairvoy information from it. Would you like to describe the way in which your vision starts?
Yep. Yes, I do. I'm holding the book.
And Mayonnaise, you're not. Yeah, that is some good insight.
Seems right. Yeah.
I'm reading the book, and I grip the spine, and I and I sniff deeply into the center of the book.
It is a deep, musty old smell that you take in.
And then the camera pans around from the book to my eyes, and you see my eyes like it's like a mirror onto the page. You see the words starting to go faster and faster down my my eyes start to like shudder with words just passing by faster and faster and faster, and then they fully roll back in my eyes, and then my eyes shine out with a bright light like a projector onto the wall, and on the wall in front of me is where I see my vision.
Perfect.
That was oddly the most coherent description of how you clairvoyant that I've ever heard.
And
it didn't involve weird totem animals,
like a bird and a wolf on a cliff.
Yeah. Mayonnaise, the library woman didn't actually die at the library. She died at a fancy vampire party elsewhere.
Which was like inside of a mansion.
We can't even get into that.
Yeah.
That's
in
a
another
whole
dimension, on another timeline.
You can actually only experience that story from their future selves who had time traveled to see it. Yes, I am thinking that maybe you do need a cosmic brain to process some of this.
Yep.
Anyways, the scene that you see is of Herb, the original mechanic, and he's in the back office, and there is like the white chalk drawn sigil, and it's like one of the sigils that you have seen when flipping through the book, and there's like candles and shit, and like a few little items out in the center, and he's there with like a classic like old crone woman in like the hood and everything, and they're chanting Latin together.
Who is she?
An old crone
with Herb.
Thank you for the follow.
Herb.
I appreciate
Herb. Yeah. Yep.
I'm amazed you would follow that
Okay.
description.
They pause for a moment, and the woman is like, "Now, are you sure you want to do this?" And Herb is like, "Yes." And
You never. The first glimpse we had of Herb was his dead body, so you never thought you were gonna have to think of a voice for Herb.
Never had thought I had to do. So as soon as when he says yes, they finish the ritual, and you see like the green vapors start forming in the center, but you come back.
Oh my god.
To reality.
Oh, mother goodness. Okay.
And I'm so sorry, Mayonnaise. We said a lot. There's like a lot of
we're not going to be able to repeat.
yes. Yeah, actually, we have had to voice the dead woman before.
Yeah, it's a good voice.
She was a bird woman.
I haven't learned anything. Where did you go? Where's everyone?
It is like,
why are the lights off?
They're not.
Oh, sorry. I blinked a couple times. Now the lights are back on.
My eyes were just closed.
Now that I've blinked a couple times, are you back?
Back at the library. Y'all reach the front steps of the library.
Okay. Are there lights on inside? Does it look open?
No.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up to the front door and try it.
It is locked.
I pick that lock.
All right. Do your locksmith skill?
Maybe.
Is this entertainment for Jim Carrey or something? I wish. I don't think he would.
That'd be a dream.
I'm also.
I don't think you would enjoy this at all.
I think it'd make him sick if anything.
I'm also gonna put on my sneaky pack.
Oh.
Who is her promotion?
I don't.
Okay, so I put
don't
on my
think so.
sneaky pack.
So this
and
is a
now
Jim
I'm-
Carrey exclusive.
That's correct.
Now.
Yeah, if you're not Jim Carrey,
The only-
keep scrolling.
Mayonnaise is just like surprise. I'm Jim Carrey. Also, just some guy. No, I have no. I
No,
that
I-
sounds
yeah,
like
I
a
don't know
Burger
what
King
the who is
promotion,
her
but I have no
promotion.
idea what it is.
And do they pronounce it herb or herb?
Alrighty then.
Do you want to push or use luck on your locksmith roll?
Yeah. Wait.
Remember, if you push it, then something
This
bad might happen.
old, yeah.
But also, like, what's the worst thing that could happen? Probably something pretty bad.
Yeah, I
huh?
can make it
You want to
pretty bad.
find out?
Why
Yeah.
would you
Find
do
out.
that?
I don't know. Sometimes they
I'm
make it
just-
something
no, I'm
not
just
very
gonna-
bad at
I'm
all.
just- I'm
Sometimes
just
they
gonna
make it very bad. I don't
I'm gonna
know.
let it fail. I'm gonna say, oh, no dice this time, and I'm gonna start going around the side of the building, see if there's another door,
Okay.
or like a first.
There's no
first story
sign,
window
anything,
or something.
right? It's just locked. It's just the doors. There's no like.
Are there any windows to peek into?
Yeah, there are like the front doors are all glass.
I'm gonna do the like
It is fully dark in there.
fully dark, as in there are no people.
Yeah, like you can see like the sunlight is pouring in through those windows, so you can see into the library a little bit, but the lights are all off. And you don't see any activity in there.
Yeah, then I'm gonna look around the building for another entrance.
Okay, PT Sinclair, what are you doing? You see that their note says that they went to the library.
Oh, great! I'm headed to the library. Then.
Perfect. What is Robin Renard doing? And I love to laugh. That is the
I
only reason
enjoy
to do any
laugh.
of
I was
that.
gonna say, don't apologize for that.
Stop
This
us
is
anytime.
Censored.
I am going to. I'm gonna knock on the front door of the library. And be like, excuse me. I was looking to get a library card.
There is no movement inside.
Fuck. I will go. I will begrudgingly follow Remy McSquemmy.
Okay, you do find a back door to the library.
Okay. I
Try
try the door.
It is locked.
What the?
Nice.
Should I bash it or should I try and pick it?
You can
What do
locksmith
think?
this one as well.
You try
No,
this one.
I'm gonna
Sure.
I'm gonna try and pick it.
God, you're in the UK. What is it?
Oh,
shit.
Oh no!
Oh.
This is because I got a 1 last time.
It
This
is. Holy
got a
shit! You
crit,
got a
dude.
1 last time and 100 this time. That's fucked. Wow.
best and the worst of them. Look at that.
The
Literally,
Right.
not
Pew,
two
pew,
rolls
pew.
later. You got a 1,
That's sad.
then an 82, and then a 100. That's
And they're
fucked up.
they're both on locksmith.
Wild.
That's
they were both
crazy.
on locksmith. All 3
Yeah.
of those rolls are on locksmith.
All of those are
Wow.
locksmith. I've been doing a lot of lock picking lately. Okay, what can I
Locksmith.
say? What
you're
can
really
I
making
say?
that skill work for you.
Everybody's trying to keep me out. I just want to be in there.
Oh, for some
So-
reason I thought it was later here. So you said you're in the UK. I was like, wow, it's like in the middle of the night. 1 a.m.'s not too bad.
It's not too bad.
That's okay.
Time means less if you ignore it, for sure.
Time is a flat circle. That's true.
Time is an illusion.
I'm pretty sure at any given hour, one of us is awake. Of us 4.
I'd say
Think
that's
Yeah,
with
actually-
this group.
Yeah.
No, wait,
Actually,
who's,
yeah, very
who's
much
awake at
so.
1 a.m.? Who's awake
Yeah.
between 1 and 3 a.m.?
Jorge?
If
Nope.
I'm drinking,
Oh, between what? There's 2 hours where we're depending
Yeah.
on the day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay. What? 22 is a good coverage. For,
Yeah. that means we could
Pretty
be
solid,
streaming
dude.
almost 24/7.
We could be streaming the whole time.
Yes, dude.
doing shifts at the
I mean, I'll
Twitch
just stream
stream.
myself
Great.
sleeping. I don't give a fuck.
Miserable. It would
Someday
that
we'll
would
do
sell
it.
though. We'll talk about it.
We'll do a week-long stream someday.
Okay, tell me what's happening with this fumble, bro.
You got your little lockpick tools in there, and
Yeah.
you're doing like
Oh dear.
and then like you accidentally like snap it
Uh.
and like your little tools in there and it like while you're messing with it, it like causes a noise. Like you can very clearly hear like some little piece falls out the other side of the lock, and you just hear it like clang very loudly on the floor on the other side of the door, and then you hear footsteps coming.
I'm gonna run around the corner.
I knocked on the front door.
Or
I'm gonna
do-
follow
or do
Remy.
the, like,
knocked on the door
the-
and
the-
nothing happened.
The cronk thing, like flat to the wall.
Yeah. Are you sneaking or are you actually doing the cronk? I mean, you can do the cronk thing, but are you gonna sneak? Or
I'm
are you
doing the
just
cronk
playing?
thing, but I'm doing it in a stealthy, smart way.
So you roll stealth, and Robin Renard also has to roll stealth. I guess you have to roll it on his.
Also,
Oh,
my stealth
Yo,
skill has a plus.
what
I am
20
the
right now.
fucking knight,
These rolls.
dude.
What is
Ooh,
happening?
that is a
Yep.
pass.
Yeah. So Remy
Yay.
McSquemmy has
Wow.
a sneaking pack that makes it so that they can their skill is a little like what would you say 20, 25 higher?
20 higher.
20
higher.
Woo.
In which way are you sneaking, Robin Renard?
Yeah. Robin,
I am simply going to
crouch.
What do you got? What you're gonna crouch? This is Skyrim. You can just crouch out of sight.
That was
what I'm going to do is
crouch and back away until the eyeball closes to a
I'm
line.
gonna stand right behind whoever comes out and always be at their one. No, I'm gonna kind of
just try to run away so fast that you're out of sight before
I'm gonna run, and I'm simply going to.
Must have been the wind.
I'm gonna do back to my fucking old days, and I'm gonna be very surprised that I can still do it. I'm gonna do the cartwheel into back handspring behind like a tree or something. Oh, I'm gonna jump up into the tree, and I'm going to swing once, and then
Nice.
land in the actual
Oh.
part of it,
What a fucking acrobat.
and then go. Oh my god, my knees.
Yeah. Do you have a bucket you can set on their heads so they can't see?
Yeah, like I'm gonna quietly.
I was gonna say if you put a bucket on your own head, that follows the law of I can't see them, they can't see me.
That's
just,
for
that's
fucking
just
true.
what makes sense, right?
Correct.
No, you swing up into a tree, which I guess now is back there.
Also,
And-
legally, there is a bucket in the scene now. I don't know.
I'm writing the story with you here, man. I'm.
Yes. And what are you doing while this is happening, PT Sinclair?
Walking to
Walking
the
there.
library.
Yeah. All right. So you're
Sorry,
You're
sauntering to the light. I'm not speeding.
yes. You're still arriving to the library while this is happening. Like you
Great.
just like reach the front. The two of you that are sneaking, you can't really like Remy McSquemmy can't see this super well, but Robin Renard can see it from the tree because you're in cronk mode. The door like flings open, and from the sunlight coming into the back, you can see a very like a large, powerful looking man with like just like big old like pro wrestling size muscles.
Shit.
And like he's fully bald and has loose like rags on. I don't know
Okay.
what you think I'm doing.
I got
Brian.
worried for a
You're
second.
already-
But we're fine. We're fine. I got worried for a second, but we're fine.
Yeah, he's got like the classic like peasant robes on, you know.
Okay.
Like just like very old cloth. And his skin doesn't look quite right. It is like very tough, and there's like little flakes coming off everywhere, and like little weird cracks and everything. And he steps out from the doorway. He doesn't step out from the door. He's like in right in the doorway, and he's like, you see him just like scanning the whole back area.
Okay.
And that is where we're gonna take a quick break.
Sick.
Shit.
But don't worry.
Don't worry.
We'll be right back.
I'll bear it.
And welcome back. This is still Outlaws and Old Ones.
Pew.
Pew, 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 pew,
Pew, pew,
pew,
pew.
Bang.
Pew, pew, pew,
Okay,
pew, pew,
y'all-
pew.
You guys are fucking.
Sorry, no.
Where would we
Okay,
be if I didn't
no.
pew pew pew?
I've
What a
been
thing. What a sentence.
as the Brits would say, I've been taking a piss with the pew pew pews on this show for a long time. Hit me with it again. I want to do it for real. This has
Yeah.
been a
The
long
Outlaws
time.
are in town. They've shot at us 43 times, but we
Brian?
won't go down without a fight.
Brian, you did that.
I know it's for true, isn't it? Yeah,
That's
weird
your
how that happened.
username. I need
Yeah, that's
everyone in the
right.
chat to know.
Yeah, that's right.
That's your
Um,
fucking username.
Yeah.
Hi everyone,
Ready.
welcome back. This is still Outlaws and Old Ones.
There we go. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Nice.
Thank you for this opportunity.
dude.
Ignoring the cliffhanger, PT Sinclair, you just
Not
arrived at the
still
front of the
Outlaws and
library.
Old Ones. Yeah,
Shit.
the replicants have been.
I try the door.
Alien robots honestly just seems like overkill.
This is Blade Runner and replicants. This
But,
is no
uh,
longer Outlaws and Old
Jokes on
Ones.
you, Jorge. You'll never know whether or not PT Sinclair was just replaced by an alien robot or not.
I literally am the only one who can know that for sure.
Yep, sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
What are you talking? What do you mean?
Dude, I gotta do a storyline where I replace y'all and I don't tell y'all, so you think you're the real you, but you're not.
I don't think you can do that.
You
bro.
can do that
I
because
think
you'd
you
have all the
could.
same memories and skills and everything. And I just got to put in the rep like another one of you there, so you don't know which one of you is the real one. Yeah,
I
we're gonna
mean,
do some real shit.
I'm gonna throw out.
Here's the thing, Jorge. This is
Not
a
in
good
way.
suggestion, though,
Not in a good way.
and I feel like we're not prepared to take the literal suggestion. So I think a good, fair middle ground is you have to pick at least, I would say, pick 2 NPCs at random right now that were replaced
Okay,
by alien
one-
robots, and we don't
Two, done.
and we don't know, and we'll find out maybe.
Oh my
someday.
god.
Yep, two NPCs have been replaced by alien robots,
Perfect.
and their goals in town are unknown to y'all at this time, and you don't actually know that this happened. But I have I've picked
And you
two
don't know.
previous existing NPCs, and they are now alien robots.
Perfect.
Thank you, just some guy that is in,
Thank you.
and maybe one of them's you. I don't know.
I tried the door. What happened when did I try the door?
You did not try anything yet. You're
I'm
standing
gonna-
in front of the library.
He said he tried
I
it.
tried
You
the
weren't
door.
listening.
Oh,
You tried the door.
Yes.
It is locked.
Great. I'm gonna rap tap a tap tap PT.
Awful. The
might have been one of the worst fucking shaven haircuts I've ever heard in my life because it was so casual.
in the back, you all see the you all see the man hanging out in the doorway, and he like very sternly closes the door behind him, like closes the door and like goes back into the library.
The hell? Fucking! I
And-
dropped down from my tree very stealthily.
Very stealthily, I do it.
I still
Not-
got it.
No need for a roll.
I'm gonna assume that I actually was just cronked against the wall. So
Yes,
I'm just
you were
gonna
cronked.
like tick. Okay, so
I
I'm gonna try the door again.
Okay, it is still locked.
Let's not press our luck on this door.
Are there any
That
windows
man was
nearby?
very muscly and scary.
Yeah, there's like small windows littered throughout. Like
Reminds me of our
Okay, I'm
strong
gonna
man we
like
used to have.
run from one to the next and try and follow
That's
this
good.
man through the library to see what's going on.
Since
Character
you,
work.
you can't see very far past the windows, like with the glare of the sunlight and everything, and it being dark in there, so you can't really.
The sunlight is hitting all 4 sides of this building. Is that what you're telling me?
It's just the light, you know. It doesn't have to be the sun hitting it directly. You remember our apartment with the windows where you can't see anything regardless of where the sun is. We literally lived in a building that had this feature.
It was a library.
We lived in a
Would
library.
you call it a
don't you remember?
feature or a bug?
I'm leaving.
A
I'm out.
bugger.
The apartment complex called it a feature because that was our privacy measure since we were at ground level.
We just make fucked windows. So you.
Yeah.
Oops.
So yes, unfortunately, you cannot follow where he's going within the library.
I figure we go back to the front, I suppose, but
PT
I don't
Sinclair,
know.
you're not seeing anybody come to the front door.
Well, where have my friends gone? And would there be any sign of an attempt at a lockpick that I could maybe look for?
If you no,
Okay, that's fair.
Back, maybe
Completely
where I
fair.
snapped
That's a
off my
wild thing to
lockpick.
suggest. Yep.
yeah, no, I mean like that's the thing is like the back door. If you also had lockpick skills, you might be able to detect that somebody fucked it up back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you'd have to use your lockpick skills.
Someone completely beefed it.
Okay, fuck it. Remy's knocking on the back door.
I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk around. I think if I know
Okay.
if they said they're at the library, I'm gonna trust that.
Yeah, Remy, you're knocking at the back door, and the footsteps come back your way, and the door opens just a crack.
Hi, I'm looking for the whoever runs the library. I would like to access some resources.
We're closed.
Well, that sure is a bummer. I'm sure it wouldn't be too much trouble if I just borrowed one book very quickly.
Closed. Come back tonight.
I would be happy to compensate you.
Tonight.
I actually make it a point to not go out at night because I do not like what happens after midnight in this town. And so I would much prefer to just accomplish this business right now. I would be happy to pay you handsomely for your time, for your inconvenience. I just need one simple book.
No.
What's your name, sir?
Come back night. And then he closes the door.
Okay.
Not gonna, sir. Is there a particular time?
He opens it up back a little bit. Dark.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
To be honest, a reasonable answer without forcing him to look at a clock. Oh, okay. Well,
He closes the door, goes back inside.
Jorge, did you literally just do this because we said that's what time we wanted Goreblocks to come back? So that we just specifically would not be able to figure this out in time?
No,
is that what you're aiming for, my dude?
No, this is actually a completely. It has nothing to do with Goreblocks. This is a side adventure
Son of a bitch.
that has actually been set up for a really long time, and you guys happen to be stumbling.
Oh
into it
shit!
right now.
Damn.
our HUD has two separate quests. Fucking
Yeah,
add-ons
conflicting.
now.
They are mutually exclusive. We can't.
Because you have like get rid of Goreblocks, and then there's like
go
dead
to the library at dark. Fuck.
Awesome.
Any luck? Oh, what the? Oh
you
my
see
god!
PT like slowly making his way over from the side of the library.
Sorry, I'm a little slow.
Scared the dickens out of me. No luck.
I knew Charlie. He was kind of an asshole.
Oh, I see.
Robin just looks, just stares a dagger into fucking PT and just. She like kind of stops, trying to think. Okay. Maybe Dr. Zamenhof might know some Latin. He's a smart. Maybe he is. I don't know.
Charles Dickens died in 1858, by the way.
You didn't know
When-
Dickens.
When did we wait? 1858 is when he died.
When he was
When
dead.
he died,
Is when he
like,
was.
You might have been technically alive, but there was
But
no
I
way.
think I
that
would
you-
have been alive. Wait, let me
you would
check
have
the
been like
wiki.
one.
Let me check the wiki.
Yeah, you literally would have been like 1 or 2.
Just that is the thing is that nobody would know that in this time period. Nobody would know when he died. They'd be like, that sounds almost
It's like-
it could be true.
Someone would say that PT was friends with Dickens as a joke to say how old he was.
Right.
I feel like Blood or Bandana Jones would probably have some knowledge of Latin.
Okay. We could.
You could split up. That a bad idea?
I was going to
Just
simply
kind-
suggest fixing Miss Jones's guitar.
John, are
fixing
you
Miss
just looking up
Jones's-
Charles Dickens right now?
No, I was looking at my own wiki, the words that I wrote myself about my character.
Fixing
that I love.
Miss Jones's car,
How about
returning it to
I-
her, and then questioning her about Latin. Then,
how about I fix her car, bring
Okay.
it to her and ask her about translation, and you guys go to Blood so that there are two of you because he's kind of weird. So
kind
it
of
feels a little safer that way.
agree. Okay, that makes sense. Come on,
Excellent.
Mr.
PT, are you-
Dickens' best friend.
Are you going along with this plan?
Yep. I didn't hear a word we said, and I'm on board.
Okay, so
Let's go.
Remy McSquemmy's going back to the mechanic shop to fix the car, and you two are going to Blood Zamenhof's to ask him about that.
Yes.
Sounds exciting.
Remy, can you roll your mechanical repair skill?
Fuck yeah.
And you two arrive at Dr. Zamenhof's home.
There's that
I
exchange.
did that
success.
so fast, dude.
Yep.
Fastest repair ever.
You find all of the pieces you need, in fact, in the storeroom and everything. So that car
No
is
overnight
actively getting
orders, no
fixed right-
shipping problems. Hell yeah. You just fucking
actively getting fixed right now. Y'all arrive at Zamenhof's house.
doom doom doom.
He
No. Let me do it.
I already
opens the door.
Oh thank God. I like with Robin going for PT's wrist.
Yeah.
As he's like ready, like dun, dun, dun.
I feel like I got through Shave Anna.
Yeah. I mean, I swear on my mother.
Hi, you're back already?
Doc, hey,
Hello.
how are you? We don't need medical assistance right now.
But would you believe it?
That is, in fact, a surprise.
That is
Well, actually, I am a point low.
Oh, well, then just come here. Maybe we'll just do a quick surgery. Maybe a little blood swap.
Surgery seems like
Don't-
a lot.
think that's needed. We actually may need you for a different set of skills. May we come in?
You may.
Thank you.
He does the thing where he like moves and like gestures his arm out into his home, but you have to like walk right past him to get it.
I give him my front and I go, "Hey, how are you?" How's it going?
It's funny. I feel like we're usually like barging in here, like fix me immediately, please. I'm in a lot of pain, and now we're kind of in a position to actually ask politely for entry to your home. It's a fun change of pace, wouldn't you say, for our friendship?
Yes, we've also worked quite closely together.
Yep.
Because the ones of you that get healed faster always end up working for me to finish off the others.
I remember all the things we've done together.
Right, yeah.
All of the medical
the
conundrums
scrubs.
that you and I have solved together as men of science.
Yeah, like how are you still alive?
Let's not worry about any of that.
We were actually wondering. You seem to be very. I kind of like point to the swords and the coat of arms and stuff. Like, you're a well-learned man, right?
We both are men of science.
Yes, we could. One could say that.
I was wondering in your experiences if you have come to know Latin at all.
Oh God.
What? I'm just asking.
So I know a tiny amount of Latin from my medical studies.
Ah, I see. It's just that we have some things that we don't know how to read, and we were hoping.
Is it Latin? I would assume it's Latin.
You would assume correct. Okay, but a tiny amount is that's all right. That's no problem. Any ideas on who may know more in town? We tried to go to the library, but it seems to be closed currently.
It's closed. I understand they're keeping night hours now.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's daytime, but it's closed right now. Yeah,
the
right.
library is keeping night hours.
We're on a
Yes.
bit of a time crunch. Is my only concern. Otherwise, we would simply go at night, of course.
Like a daylight based time crunch. It's very.
I see.
There's a mutual
I
exclusivity sort of situation.
Well,
yeah, I might need you for a different set of skills. What?
Some-
No, not that. I'm sorry.
No. Don't worry. No. Don't worry. No, it's not that. Maybe.
those some of the more less medical, less shall we say scientific folk in town may actually be more likely to know Latin.
The less scientific folk.
Yes, you know what I mean.
I kind of look at PT like,
I know what he means.
oh, you okay?
Wonderful. Is that all?
I guess.
Yeah,
if
I
you-
believe
if
so.
you
Thanks so
can't
much
read Latin.
for your
Great.
time.
And no blood swap today?
No,
No.
I'm all right. Thank you.
Thank you,
though.
though. We appreciate the
No,
offer.
it's
course.
very nice. It's very nice.
Come back anytime now.
Oh,
Honestly, the fact that we have that open invitation still is wild. It's
quite amazing.
Yes. You did destroy my not only in my office but my
We-
inpatient center.
we must
as well.
be going now.
I had just
Thank
constructed
you.
it.
Thank you for your time. Really, we're really in a rush.
Speed walking out of the house.
Okay. So that you're not stuck not being able to do anything, we're gonna greatly expedite the amount of time it takes to fix a car. So you're
Cool.
I
I'd
mean, the
already
Bandana
started on
Joneses
it.
wasn't that
They
bad.
rolled an extreme
Yeah, I
success. What
started
are
on
you
it
doing?
earlier too.
Yeah, they've nailed it. They literally went tunk, and the car just every dent flattened out of it.
I've already given it to you, so let's just you arrive
Already
at
happening.
Bandana Jones's Crystalline Orbs shop.
Okay, cool. Is it? I'm assuming it's open at this hour.
Yes.
That's
I'm
also where
gonna
we're
go inside
going.
and find bandana.
Yes, we are also going there.
Banana.
She's like, Remy
Banana.
McSquemmy. I take it my car is already ready to go.
It is, and I thought I would hand deliver it to you.
Yeah, that is amazing. It only took what, but a few hours.
Yes, yes, indeed, and it's all free of charge
Oh,
because it
even
was,
better.
our fault in the first place.
I
But,
love that.
Yeah, I
I love that.
I do have a question for you about your knowledge base.
Then I have an answer.
That is just, you are a delight. You're a delight, Miss Jones. So we are dealing with a bit of an apparition, not a ghost necessarily, but a little creature of some sort that we would really like to
Like
not have to
Like
deal
a
with
goblin or a gnome.
anymore. A little
or an
green
elf,
man.
Or alien? I don't know anything about aliens.
But so we
I don't know what they
found
are.
a
Wait.
guide, a tome.
I've
if
heard
you
rumors
will.
about alien robots, but
That it was a pretty suspicious thing to say, but you know what? I'm gonna overlook it for the sake of expediting this conversation.
amazing.
Do you have any knowledge of Latin?
I personally do not, unfortunately.
That is so not what I was expecting. That's so.
I know I
unfortunate.
always meant to do it, but it's quite honestly really, really hard.
She's got
You learn the
Duolingo
whole
on her
way.
phone, set for it, and it reminds her, but no.
Do you happen to know anyone that does have knowledge of it? I know the library probably has some resources, but it's something we're trying to accomplish before sundown.
Yes, I actually know quite a few people who have some familiarity with Latin.
Oh my, I would just be so grateful if you would introduce me to one of those folks who might have some free time
What,
at this hour.
What is your intention with the Latin?
I need to use it to translate a tome of sorts in order to banish this apparition.
At this time, Robin Renard and PT Sinclair arrive.
Tingling, dling, dling, dling.
Hello. Do you speak Latin?
She's right there.
Hello, we're in mid conversation.
You can
my
see
friend.
Remy
I'm-
right there, dude.
Okay. Great. Question
think
stands.
already-
We have
Do
already
you
addressed
speak Latin?
I do not.
Don't you think she asked me?
I
And-
don't. I don't
and
know
would
what
you-
your bit. We were working on her car. Perhaps they're just here to drop off the car. That makes sense to me. I don't know if they're. We split up.
I
Different
start to
tasks.
put my hand on his mouth.
Miss Jones,
Please.
Yes.
would you possibly have a spare moment to introduce me to one of those people?
And you say you need a tome translated?
Yes.
Is
it is
a,
in Latin.
Is it a magical tome?
Is we've got it right here actually. Why don't you take a look at it?
Oh,
Boom.
beautiful. And she grabs the tome and she flips through it. It's like, yes. Unfortunately, most of my friends who would be willing to deal with this kind of tome would rather not have their information shared. They're quite private folks. However, there is one woman in town who is for hire for these kinds of services.
And who might that be?
That would
Oh my
obviously.
god.
That's amazing.
Somebody come in
because-
with a name save.
That would-
Anybody? Audience?
would
Names?
Who's
would
got
be-
who's got a
Come
username
on.
that
Somebody's
they
got
use?
one. Somebody's got
Somebody's-
one.
a name. Yeah.
Somebody's got a name.
Yep. If not, then it's just gonna.
I'm seeing TN and I'm thinking Tennessee, dude.
It's
Yeah, I mean,
um.
that's an option.
Yep. That would in fact be
Oh.
Garoba, Tennessee.
Tennessee
Oh.
Williams. Wait.
Why do you always pick names that I can't fucking spell? dude?
Garoba?
Garoba, Tennessee.
Not that.
I can't do that one.
That's very funny, but knock it off.
You're a little late on our end, or else we would have slipped in.
You're telling me the name can't be Tennessee Boatface?
It can be.
Because I feel like it can.
In fact, her full name is Garoba Bodie, Tennessee.
Okay.
Garoba Bodie, Tennessee.
Is it like
Why do you
Bodie
know?
in
First of all,
quotations? Like it's her nickname, or like is Bodie?
Yes,
her
in
middle
fact,
name?
you nailed it. Her
Is it-
nickname, we actually, because Garoba's a little long, so we all call her Boti.
but sorry,
there was a
Bodie.
whole boat incident with her. Yeah.
Oh.
it
Miss
literally
Tennessee
like
is definitely the one you want to speak to, though.
Excellent.
literally like boaty, like similar to a boat.
Yes, Bodie.
Bodie.
Fascinating. I'm fascinated. I love it.
Yep.
Where can
Well,
we find
here's her-
her?
Contact information. She runs her services out of her home over in that neighborhood.
Yep.
Excellent.
The suburb. Where okay. How far away is that?
It's on the other end of town from here.
Great. Love that. I love that for all of us and the amount that we have to walk and how old we are.
Let's walk to the mechanic shop and get my car.
Yeah, we can get the car.
Oh, great.
Time to go
So we have
for
to
a
walk
drive.
across town to the mechanic shop and then walk across and
You
then
want to wait
drive
here and we
across
can pick
town.
you up?
Yeah, this shop, the Crystal Orb shop in my mind is like in the southern end of town, and the mechanic shop is like in the center region of town. and
Okay.
the little northeast, and
What,
then the suburbs are all like up north.
What time is it?
It is the afternoon now.
Shit. No, I'll just go with you.
Great.
You're gonna wait if you had time. Hold You Speak Latin reminds me of playing D&D in high school.
Oh, very nice.
Was there a lot of need for Latin in D&D? I haven't played too much Dungeons and Dragons myself.
I don't have need for it.
No, I don't. I haven't had too much of a need to incorporate Latin. That'd be cool though. I can see
Yeah.
it being cool.
Okay, so
I
if
could
y'all are
see
not
it.
doing anything in particular, do you want to skip through getting in the car and then arriving at Bodie's
Yeah.
house? It is
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
just needing
Gotcha,
somebody to,
gotcha.
like,
As in
Yeah.
the idea.
Yes.
that also happens often here, when nobody
It's sort of
don't
the-
have anybody
Yeah,
as
we
first
had
aid.
somebody with a Latin skill for the longest time, and then
did.
we never fucking
Oh.
used it.
Never got a
Oh
chance
my
to use
God.
it.
It was
Now
like
we-
9%
now we have
Latin, dude.
this task.
Was that Joe Montana?
Joe Montana definitely
dude.
had some Latin
It was Joe
skill.
Montana.
You think he would have used it in this case? I think
No,
I
he
mean-
probably would have shot first.
First
and
of
then
all,
everybody would be dead.
Everybody
Gore blocks
would
would
be
be
dead
a
already.
fucking
Yeah, gore blocks would be
ray of
splattered
blood on the
wall.
ground of the fucking. We wouldn't be here anyway.
Yeah, let me see what
We
did
would
he
all be
have?
dead.
He had
Let's be honest.
no, he had a 58 in poetry.
Poetry.
Okay, well then the other one had Latin. Somebody had Latin.
Yeah, no, I thought it was Conrad Hardy. I thought it was
Did
Conrad
Conrad
Hardy because
Hardy
of the
have
poetry.
Latin?
No, I don't.
No, I forgot that there was Joe Montana as well, which is
Oh,
separate
yeah.
from.
No, it was definitely Joe Montana.
Was it?
Yeah,
because Conrad had the poetry.
James?
was that James
Mantona.
Papa Bear Mantona, or was that
Yes. That is him.
that's Joe
Oh, that's a
Montana?
different- no.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, it is.
Why did it get changed?
He does have an 11 in Latin.
Yeah, dude.
A 15 in machine gun.
Fuck, dude.
Damn, he also had 2 fame.
He had two
I
fame.
have
two
like one
fame?
at this point.
That's awesome.
What the
Wait,
Wow,
haven't
you
met
have
anyone
I have
new?
3 fame, dude.
I haven't met anyone new.
Where y'all get all this fame from?
I have 12 fame,
You have
actually.
12
From
fame,
my
Brian.
exploits.
From being
well,
the
he's
world
been around for a
famous
long
PT
Yeah,
time.
it's
I'm
been a
a
while.
Young
Yeah, it's
whippersnapper.
been a while.
Everybody
Have
take
another one.
get an additional fame for your time in town so far.
Fuck
I've been handing
yeah.
those out.
Oh, it's been
Glad
a
we
month, by
talked
the
about
way. This
this.
is the 30th day that we've been in this town.
Yo.
And
Yeah, dude.
I'm at 29 fame.
Nice.
Perfect.
Damn.
So, y'all arrive at Bodhi's house.
Okay, I park the car and I get out and yeah.
Who doesn't know the world famous Bodhi's house is like a little bit outside the suburbs. It's like still within view of all the houses, but it's like up a little hill, and it's got like the shit where there's just like a bunch of debris in the field. You know, there's like weird things hanging down from the porch and everything. There's like a lot of like not like mismatchy decorations all over the place.
That's awesome. Just some guy. I don't have the ability, but I'm putting you in timeout, Miss.
You're in timeout. You're in timeout?
How dare you? You're in.
Okay,
God damn it.
so
All right.
You're
She
yeah.
has old lady house.
yeah,
She's like, stuff. Okay, cool. She has old lady house.
You know what I'm talking about?
Knock, 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 knock.
Yeah. The door opens, and PT Sinclair, you immediately recognize her as the old crone from the vision that you got when
Oh
you
shit.
had the book, which you did not share with anyone.
No. Why would I?
Great. And then
I
she's like, "Hello."
Whoa.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
It is an honor to meet you. As you
Who
know,
are
am the
ye?
world famous PT Sinclair.
Roll of fame.
I just got to
Ruh-roh.
increase this. Fuck.
I don't know who ye are.
That's fine. I understand. It's a weird thing meeting celebrity. Sometimes you.
State your business or leave my property at
My-
once.
I have a book, and I would love for you to read it and see if you can glean anything from it.
If you could help us translate this
Could I-
tome,
and
it would
might
be
I-
greatly appreciated.
And might I just say, you're looking absolutely lovely today. I mean, I'm seeing you for the first time. I've never.
The camera's like cutting to. She's like the classic, like long,
Warts on
crooky,
the nose.
like nose warts, like the big, the long chin and everything, and like the one like bigger eye, you know,
Pointy
Yeah.
and like the little hunch and.
Any
can hear it in her voice,
visible like skin lesions or warts or anything?
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
like
dude,
the
hella warts.
like the moles with like the big round brown ones with like the little
With
hairs
a couple
coming
long
out.
hairs. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
She's just twirling one of them.
No.
Oh, horrible.
No.
Really is now.
Yeah, dude.
As soon as she sees the book, she like starts twirling it. She's like, "That's a pretty big book you have there, young man.
Oh,
Sorry,
you-
just
That's not-
one,
That's gonna
flirtation.
cost you a pretty penny if you want my translations."
one moment. I just need to. I remembered I have a couple zits that I've been needing to cover up, and I pull out one of my elixirs and I
God.
dab the elixir on a cloth, and I start dabbing it on my own face. Like, I just have these horrible breakouts, and I make this incredible serum that really works very well for really any sort of skin problems, warts, acne, scarring, stretch marks, anything.
Do
It's very good
a
stuff.
hard charm roll to waste everyone's time. Oh, I'm not seeing
nice.
it. Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Hey.
It clears up skin, you say?
No,
well,
it doesn't.
It does. Sorry, it does.
It doesn't clear up skin.
I'm sorry. I want to point at his face right now.
Oh.
Why?
You
Why?
think that's clearing up? You think there's anything to clear up here, ma'am?
What's my appearance? My appearance is 55. Is that good or bad?
It's slightly
Slightly
above
above
average. I think 55 maybe
pretty
is
good.
like average. Yeah. But I
Ma'am.
mean, average means acne, dude.
Well,
Ma'am, I don't want to waste your time. Also, because the sun does seem to be getting lower in the sky. What price would you have for translating this tome?
Oh, let me see yon book. Hand it to me now. Starts flipping through it with her long, like she's just like holding it up and doing like
Oh my God,
one of
her-
these.
Oh, I was gonna say her fingernails like 6 inches long, where she's just like
Oh, yeah,
back here, but also touching the.
Yeah, like she's up here and
Yes.
completely
Yes,
leaping through the
she's
book.
like
Yes,
she's like doing one of
dude.
these. Yeah.
Incredible nail dexterity. The fact that she's able to do it from that distance is baffling.
Yeah. No, that's not. It's on her nail. Her fingers are super long.
Oh, gross.
Oh, I was
Horrible.
thinking her nails.
I
hate it.
She has really long fingernails.
How about both? Why not? Yes.
Sorry, so you want to
Couple
double the
inches of
length,
fingers
Brian?
and a couple inches of nails.
I'm gonna just say yes and.
So,
How
like-
about that?
Both.
This much finger
Yes.
and like this much nail.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Oh my
So
God. Oh,
there is a
okay.
lot of
No,
nail
wait.
dexterity.
No, wait. It's like those witch fingers that you get for Halloween, and you put a bunch of them on your hands, and then you have
Yeah,
extra finger
bugles.
and also extra nail. Yeah.
Bugles.
Bugle.
A stack of bugles.
You never put out all the
probably-
bugles and then said
Of
witchy
course I
Probably
did,
like
Jorge.
10
What do I
bugles.
Well, I
look
just put them on
like?
one hand and then said Freddy Krueger.
shit.
Yeah.
Bugles.
shit. Yeah. The other day we were drawing those S's. You remember the
The
S?
cool
Fuck
S?
yeah.
Cool S, dude. That
Yeah,
one S.
which
that
I think
everyone
looks more like an
drew.
8, but that's neither here nor
Stop.
there.
Oh my God, you're gonna bring this up again.
Anyways,
It's a fucking cool S, but
It's a
whatever.
cool ass.
so if you need this whole book translated, that will have to be at least, let's say, $300.
Maybe
Wow. I
know,
feel like we
that
don't
could
need the
one-
whole thing translated. I feel like
The
maybe
whole
we
thing
just
would be-
need.
Yeah, I think maybe you could help us with a bit more of a specific task if
Perhaps
you,
the
if you would be so inclined.
Banishment portion.
Yes, you see, are you familiar with this book? Have you maybe seen this before or anything similar?
No.
Okay, that
I mean,
did
this
not
is
sound
in
very
D&D.
convincing
I
at
would
all,
scream
but,
insight check right
In
now.
in Call of Cthulhu, you try to detect if somebody's
Can't
lying
I?
through the use of psychology.
Oh, I have that.
I have 80
Oh,
psychology.
somebody
Sorry,
fucking
you
do
have
that.
only one
80
person.
psychology?
Yes.
For
Yes,
why?
let's go, Robin.
To fucking find marks in the circus who I can bilk for all their money.
I
Fuck
guess.
yeah.
I mean, I had the same idea.
Hard success.
I had the same idea, but I only gave myself 40.
I had
You
points
can-
to spare.
You can tell now that she's lying about not having seen the book before, and that in fact her price for like how much she wanted to charge for it is high for some reason.
Okay. Robin's gonna kind of like looking at her, he's gonna be like, for someone who's never held that book before, you sure know where we were going to when we asked about that banishment part, because I kind of like point out that where she is in the book. And I gotta
she,
say,
snaps the book shut.
yeah, like sure, I get that. I gotta say, for someone here who I don't know how many offers you get for translations things, but pushing a price that high for this seems to be quite strange and unlikely for us to actually take it. So why don't you tell us what you actually know about this book? That I'm kind of like looking at the bottom. I'm trying to see if there's like just how she's holding it. This book that you seem to know better than you want us to believe, and how much you'd actually charge to get rid of the creature came out of this.
So yeah, couple things. Just some guy got it correct. So the $300 in our time, the way we're doing the inflation is $3,000, which is still very cheap for translating an entire book. This is there's a separate reason why you can tell that she's lying about the price.
Okay.
But that is actually a reasonable price. Like translation is very expensive because it fucking
It's hard,
sucks.
it's hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, so perhaps I may have seen yon book before, and maybe I have some pages translated already.
What pages do you have translated already?
Does one of them perchance include how to banish the being that you brought forth from these pages?
Mayhaps.
It would just be so great if you could tell us how to do that, or maybe do it for us.
What are you? Well, you're going to need my help. If you can't even translate this simple elementary level Latin, then you certainly can't conduct the banishment ritual inside.
You are so right. Your skills are very impressive, and we desperately need your assistance.
Here's what I'll say. You seemed to be interested in my famous elixirs, and I can provide you.
That one said they don't work.
That
Maybe I lied too.
I don't know. This one's
Hold
been
on.
having
Hold on.
This one's
Hold
been
on.
having outbursts
I gotta
recently.
Come up with psychology score for what's the base psychology score?
10.
10.
Oh, it's 10? 10?
Psychoanalysis is 1.
All right.
Psychology is 10.
Yep. Yes, she can't tell. She's like she squints her eyes at you and cannot tell whether you're lying.
I respond in kind with my eye. I just
Don't pay attention to this one. He's been having outbursts recently, and it's honestly very rude. Anyway,
Yes, well, I always like to read the last ritual in a book so that I can spoil it for other young mages.
that's I'm not gonna comment
Diabolical.
about
I
how
love it.
horrible. Anyway, I would be willing to provide you, say, one if you're using it specifically for well. So I had mentioned the sort of skin benefits that they have, and you seem to interested in that. Would you be using it for skin for sort of a topical application?
I'm not interested in your wares, young man. I've decided I
Young
want
man.
something besides money for this one.
Besides,
I was
Yo,
I was offering
Robin
you
just-
something besides money.
what?
You seem desperate. I have a need, and you have young bodies with which to fulfill that need, and it is not like that. So don't get any funny ideas. And she's like
What do you-
pointing her long-
Robin is just the frown is increasing on his head. Like there's no, even when she goes, no, that's not what I mean. He's still like,
I
I would be
You-
so honored to help you. But this is time sensitive.
what?
So we
Yeah,
do
like-
need this assistance very quickly, and we would be most happy to return the favor.
also you have to be able to see and understand that I am too old to do like manual labor or anything of that kind.
Well, yeah, I think you can probably accomplish this task. I need a book for my own personal research, and they have a copy in the restricted section of the library in town.
What
Classic.
is this, Harry Potter?
Libraries have restricted sections.
Do they call them the restricted section?
So it's like special collections or
Yeah.
special archives.
yeah,
Like,
they don't
whatever.
call them the restricted section.
It's the
Well, this
restricted
one is
section.
called the restricted section,
oh,
young
this
lady.
happens
So-
to be known
Will
as the
you give me
restricted
the book
section.
or not?
Okay.
Do not argue with the fine lady, Robert. All right. Now that's all we got is we just have to go to the library.
And well, you're going to have to steal the book. They don't let you. One, you'll have a tough time looking at it, and two, removing it from the library would be out of the question for that stuffy old librarian.
Do you wait? Which stuffy old librarian?
Burpa.
Oh,
Okay, great.
right.
That's a good point. We'll
Yep.
keep that in mind. But
Mhm.
you help us banish this, and then we'll go get your book.
You want help with the banishment first?
We
Ideally.
we cannot go to the library until dark, and we need this gremlin. To
If
be
you
gone by
want to
dark.
save a life and potentially a bunch of lives, we need to do it now.
Well, then, I may have a way that we can do that. If someone will make a soul bond with me for our contract,
The hell?
Would you take a
What,
cash
what do you mean
deposit?
soul bond?
Yeah, what does that mean entail?
I mean, I will use black magic in order to ensure that ye folk fulfill your end of the bargain.
P5 am I right?
Wait, that's it? It's just a little sort of a magic contract to make sure that we fulfill our deal?
Yes.
Oh. That doesn't sound so bad.
Wonderful. Then you'll do it.
Well,
Come
surely
here, young man.
Surely one of you could do. I mean, look, I could drop dead at any moment. I basically have one foot in the grave as is.
That's better for me. I get to keep the soul either way.
Is it better? It doesn't sound good. It
I
sounds
always have need for souls, young man.
With that, I spit into my palm and I hold it out and I go,
It's gonna have to be a little deeper than that. And she grabs your hand. You can resist if you want, but if you don't, then she pulls out a little dagger.
I definitely tense up, but I know what I'm agreeing to. So yeah,
the full supernatural hand swipe.
classic shit.
And then does it on her own hand. And you see her eyes go back as she chants some words in Latin, and then like goes in and shakes your hand, and there is like a light that emanates from between both of your hands.
Ooh.
And it goes like,
oh my god.
She's like, wonderful. Now, if you don't fulfill the end of the bargain, then I will claim your soul for all of eternity.
And
Excellent.
if you don't
and that means you're going to
claim
help us right now.
your end of the bargain,
That is correct.
we'll
Excellent.
beat you to death.
Can you
I-
make gore blocks go
You
away
got
now,
you
please?
get the soul. You don't have to threaten me with violence.
We're so sorry. We're so sorry. Just
I didn't
can
understand.
you
I didn't understand. I
please
apologize. Let's
eliminate
go.
this gore block?
We have a car. We have a car. We can drive it.
Wonderful. Let's go.
I help her into the car.
I don't need get your sweaty hands off of me.
Shotgun.
It's not
Shotgun.
sweat. You sliced it open.
Well, who has so much blood in them anyway?
Me. I'm a apparently healthy
Do a
young
ritual
man. as
every
you were-
once in a while.
Okay. Let's quit the.
Somebody else
quit
sit back here with her. I'm not.
I took shotgun. Sorry.
I
I
am
move. I
driving.
open the door and I try to move you out.
I get car sick. You can't. I told you this.
Fine. You know what? And I slam PT's door closed and I just cross-armed,
listen,
not
Robin,
putting
you
on
need
my
to take it out of
seatbelt.
the
Just
car.
There's
Let's go. Okay, let's go.
there's a very awkward car ride where she's just sitting there. She's like a little old lady too. She's quite small, and she's just sitting there with her hands in her lap, and she's like tapping her long fingernails on the seat next to her.
I'm pretending to look out the side window and just.
If there's nothing else, then you all arrive at the mechanic shop.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
What do we need to
I'm
do?
gonna-
I'm just
Let's,
biding my
let's all
time
head
until
inside then.
nighttime when my date. I mean,
I find a clean
And,
cloth.
The
I find a
sun
clean
is like
cloth and
setting
wrap.
right now.
I find a clean cloth and wrap it around my supernatural cut hand.
Yes, she follows you inside, and she has like a one of those classic old school doctor bags, the leather ones that you like pop open. And
nice.
she keeps on like pulling things out and like starts drawing some sigils on the ground in the middle of
oh my God.
the garage.
I just at one point I whispered to Remy, to be honest, I'm actually fine about the whole soul thing. We never would have fucking figured this out.
You're looking
Yep.
at like the specifics of the geometry in the sigils, and they do seem quite complex.
I feel like I could have done it.
Well,
Oh,
that
shit.
makes one of us. So
Look,
thank you for your help.
if the
Bodhi.
both of you continue having this defeatist attitude all the time, then yes, you'll never accomplish anything. But if you go into situations with that can-do attitude, then you'll be shocked at what you could accomplish.
Remy, ignoring everything that PT is saying, goes into the office, grabs a chair, and then claps it on the ground, but like backwards, and sits down in it.
There's no shame in someone knowing when they're not good enough to do something. You young folk don't have the determination and the hard work that it takes to do magic nowadays.
Well,
Yep.
Let me ask you this, ma'am. How old are you?
That is time. Well, I never. Do you know how rude that is? You know
It's
how
just that
rude
you-
you sound right now?
It's just that you call this octogenarian a young man, and I'm very interested as to the difference.
Age
between
is
your-
relative.
And I'm gonna put my hand on her back, and I'm gonna clairvoyance her. I have to focus.
It's so
for
awkward when you do it to a person because you have to sit there touching them for so long.
have
For
to
any number of
focus
turns.
You don't have to
for
touch her, but you
5
do have to
rounds.
like. It's 5.
And I have to spend seven magic
How
points.
many magic points do you have left?
I
Oh
rolled
my god! Honestly, this
maximum.
is like Hermione as an adult, dude.
I have 9
Hermione is
magic
a bitter
points.
adult.
9
A
magic
bad
points.
time. Time-turning
I didn't read
accident.
that. I mean, it's Hermione if she didn't make any friends at Hogwarts.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
She didn't get socialized.
Yeah. So you're working on. You don't have to be touching her. Are you going to be trying to touch her the whole time?
Yeah, yeah.
She's immediately like, "Get your hands off of me!"
I just it looked like you needed a massage.
T.
Why
Roll-
are you losing it, bro?
Even Robin is like, ouch, PT, come on.
Roll a hard charm.
No one's happy about it, okay? No.
You didn't have to say anything.
No one
Why
likes
are you
that that's-
touching her?
I even told you told you don't have to touch her.
No one likes the fact that that's the first thing that came to my mind.
You trying to spend what is it, 25 luck?
No. No. Well, I only have like 40. I have 54. No, that's not happening.
Okay. You can continue to try to clairvoy, but you cannot touch her unless you convince her to let you somehow. That good?
Yeah, we all are. No, and I appreciate the use. That they're warranted.
You're yelling, yeah, that's
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna keep clairvoyancing, but not touching her.
Yeah. Is everybody else just let her finish setting up?
Yeah, I'm just sitting in the chair watching.
Then we can skip ahead, and I'll let you skip through all those rounds and
Okay.
Nice.
roll for your clairvoyance.
Look at
Boom.
that.
Shit.
it's only 23 points.
Why is everything coming in so slow for
Not doing that. Not doing that
It's
either.
okay.
Wimp.
Honestly,
you
funnier.
can push your clairvoyance roll.
You would
but for
have
that,
enough to
you
survive.
Will have to touch her, and it could turn out very bad, particularly given what you're having to do to push your clairvoyance roll. For anybody who doesn't know, when you push or roll, you get to roll again. But if you fail that second time, then there is a negative consequence, whereas normally there is not. And you also can't use luck on the second roll.
I want to do it so bad.
Just make a choice.
Live or die, make your choice. Or spend 23 luck.
3, 2, 1.
Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
Gonna
it,
push it?
and I'm gonna push it, and I'm gonna say, let me just here. We were talking about it before. I'm just gonna give you a free sample, and I
Oh.
spritz some
Oh.
of the elixir on
Ah!
it, and I go to like pat it on her
Or mole.
like the back of her hands.
oh.
Okay. Go for it. Roll clairvoyance again.
Okay.
And let's see it.
Oh,
God.
Fully leaves.
Damn, dude.
Ooh.
Insane.
Ooh.
that's what we need.
She starts yelling at you the second you grab her hand, but as you start patting the back, you immediately get your vision. Do you want to describe how you go into it?
Yeah, put my hands on her hands. My my fingernails turn a deep blue, and her fingernails turn a deep red, and then they separate
fuck are
from
you
our
talking
fingers,
about?
and there's a delicate ballet of fingernails. A delicate purple-hued ballet because the red and the blue.
Uh-huh.
And then from the ballet, It's a close up. Here it is. It's a close up on the fingernails dancing, and all of a
Shannon's
sudden,
blacking out as
all of a sudden, it zooms in on two nails that are having a beautiful. Is the middle fingernails has to be.
Yep.
Zooms in on them who are having a beautiful duet in the center, and there's a twirl, and all of a sudden that turns into there's like a camera flash, and it turns into me and her having a delicate ballet.
Oh.
And
I got it from there.
Okay, cool.
Yep. The it would have been better if it was just the pottery scene from Ghost, but it's YouTube. It's you two just spinning around, and then all of a sudden, it's her as a young woman, and it's not you anymore. It is like some other posh young man, and it is like very clearly like Victorian era, like fancy times. And she is like an aristocrat and dancing with people, and you see like flashes of her life and like going through witch trials and like making it out and like cursing like a whole town with plague, and then like traveling across Europe and immigrating to America and like becoming old, and then still just like traveling from town to town as people start to get concerned about how long she's been there, until finally she arrives in Auroraboro, where she's been for like the past like while, like 50 years or something like that.
Damn.
So now you know this whole woman's
Wow,
backstory.
You're all good now. Your hands, these will just watch that skin will be like it'll be just like you're 16 years old again.
You have to roll
5
snake.
years ago, right?
You have to roll snake oil forgery as well.
Fuck yeah. All the hits today. Jesus.
No.
Perfect. That's exactly correct.
Yep, and that's fine. The snake oil forgery only goes bad if you get a fumble, then it's really bad.
We were pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Teetering on the edge there.
And if you get like a 1, then I might do something like actually good.
Oh my
This is
god.
it's not a potion making skill, so you do not get to make potions normally. Okay, so that happens. She finishes setting up the ritual. And she's like, okay, I think we're just about ready. And then the green vapor comes back in, and Gore blocks reforms. And he's like, woo, I'm fucking starving. He looks in front of him at the ritual and at all of y'all standing there. And he's like, what the fuck is this? I thought we had her again? I thought we had an arrangement. This is bullshit. I told you you wouldn't like me when I'm hungry, and I'm really fucking hungry now. And he starts, as he's saying that, he starts getting bigger and bigger, and you see his like muscles start expanding until he is like fully. It's like the same features, but he just got mad jacked, and
someone just stretched and moved. Yeah.
He's fully like Hulk size. And also like green, and within just like towering over y'all inside the mechanic shop.
Oh, that's bad.
And that's where we're gonna leave it.
Yo,
Yeah.
This guy could have killed us when he was little. Shit.
That's
Hell
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Woo.
Well, we'll deal with that.
Excellent.
We're gonna get that all cleaned up. Maybe.
Perfect. Very excited for that.
Thank you for tuning in to Outlaws and Old Ones. This is
Beep, 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 beep.
our improvised TTRPG show. It happens every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's always 7 to 9. It's a little 2-hour TTRPG game for you. And if you ever want to drop in some suggestions, if you've got a fun name that you want to give to an NPC or a location in town, you're always free to do that. If you want to just pop in and throw a monster in chat, literally anything, we're contractually obligated to do our best.
Yeah. If you've
to
seen most of
make
the
it
things you say, I just make up I did make somebody say
Reasons
them or
for
something
that.
similar to them. You know.
Honestly,
I-
it makes it easier just to come up with dialogue when there's stuff going on in chat.
I believe that next week is our season finale, and then we take a month-long break. Is that right?
Yes.
So, and since
Well-
next Thursday is Thanksgiving, I don't think we'll be doing it live Thursday. We'll replay the episode, but we'll probably record it earlier in the week, also
Yeah.
live. So, if you follow us on our
Get it twice.
socials, then we can let you know when we're recording it.
Yeah, we can probably work that out. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll whatever ends up happening, it'll be announced on our socials, which you can find at our link tree, which is in chat. I can post that again just in case. Link, there we go. That's our link tree. You can find all the social media accounts for all of the various podcasts on the Outlaws Network. And you can also find through that link all of the links to the various podcasts where you can stream them on iTunes and Spotify. We have links for both of those for each of the shows on the network. You should go check them out if you want to find a new great podcast to listen to. We've got this show in podcast form. We are almost through the entirety of season 1. And that's amazingly edited by a previous co-star, Taylor. So that show is spectacular. Go check that out. And then we have The Bloody Stream, which is a brand new podcast on the network. Go and check that one out. That's a horror movie podcast. If you like horror films, definitely check that out. And also check out thebloodystream.com. That is a compilation of all of the horror movies that are currently streaming on popular streaming platforms. So you can go and you can see all of the horror films that are currently available to stream, and you can see the ratings that have been given on the Bloody Stream podcast, which is very, very fun. So go and check that out. You can check out my podcast, Downtime with John and Emily. That's the podcast I do with my sister. That comes out every Tuesday. And we always have a brand new music artist on every episode. So that's awesome. You can find some really incredible artists through our show, which I'm very proud of. And that's it.
God damn, that's a lot. Okay.
It's a lot. We do a lot of things.
Did
Well,
we,
do we want to
did
think
we
music?
give a shout out to Nayanes for following us also? Thank you
I
for
did.
the follow.
But
Thank you.
But thank you, Mayonnaise, for hanging out with us.
Yes. Do we want to thank our musician
Yes.
and art people?
Yes. All of the music for the show, all the music you heard during the stream starting soon, as well as the Don't Worry, We'll Be Right Back screens. All of that music is it was written for us by Ethan Gustafson from Some Point Sound. You can find more work from Ethan at somepointsound.com. It's a two-man company, a sound design company. They do incredible work. So if you have anything that you need original like compositions for, or if you need any sort of like production done, or like all of that stuff, they'll edit for you. They do incredible work over there. So go check them out, somepointsound.com.
Oh yeah.
And then all of the art you see, all of the like character portraits that we have, all of that was done
Don't
by
laugh
Joe
yet.
Leib.
Love Joe.
Joe Leib, great artist, great dude. Check him out. Both Some Point Sound and Joe, we have Instagram accounts for both of them in our Twitch account. If you
They're
scroll
down
through.
there.
Sorry, I'm laughing because whenever he says worm tongue, which is then Brian does that.
Oh my god.
I was waiting for it. That's my bad.
I didn't even say it.
It's-
I skipped
I
it.
know,
that's
you
what
skipped it,
that's
which
what
is-
made it laugh
It
more.
was making me crack up.
We were laughing.
It's disrespectful, and I'm sorry.
Take us out of here.
Okay, I have been your keeper, Jorge.
I have been Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I have been your Brian as Robin Renard.
And I've been John as the world famous P.T. Sinclair.
See you later, fuckers.